All right, here we are. This is the third Grand Prix. We're in Germany at Nubering. Again, these are fictional. I give a twist to them, but this is a long track. This would be like the Nubering in Germany, which is one of the longest countryside circuits. So yes, this is fictionalized that. So that means only 36 laps per phase of the race because they're such long tracks. So I went ahead and gave all the tracks circuits laps now, so I could do highlights and know on what lap things happen. But again, I won't do it in this. But so for those who are following along, I just this morning with coffee finished the second Spain Grand Prix. Hill, it came out identical to the first one. Hill, BRM, USR, and WRT on the podium. That's Hill, Michaels, and Andrews. And the Drivers' Championship is the same: Hill, Michaels, and Andrews. 20, 14, and 10. The Constructors right now, after two, is 20, 18, and 16. My team, ERT, has failed in the starting laps of the first two races. The car has had trouble, and the pit crew could not get the car back on the track. So there is no doubt that coming at the end of this season, I will be firing my pit crew, who is horrible. It's cost us, they literally have not been able to get the car back on the track for the first two races. All right, so qualifying, I'm going to roll one die. It's a less confusing for the qualifying, plus the modifiers, and then we'll check to see if the car has car trouble. So qualifying, again, why is BRM dominating? Because they are the best team in the game, +4, +2, +2, +3, and they have a great driver, +2. So BRM, in my Big Country 1947 test play campaign, BRM won that. And in my 1948 Grand Prix, currently BRM is winning it. But I went ahead and decided I want to do a short series just for the YouTube channel. Something I could start and finish for everybody so they can see how this works through multiple races. We have yet to see any deaths on the track, which is fine, but that is usually part of it, is the danger of wrecking. In the Big Country version of Racing Time, you see more wrecks, a lot more wrecks than we've seen in this so far. Now, obviously, if I have 20 or 40 drivers on the track, you'll see more wrecks. All right, so qualifying, Hill, their team is brilliant at qualifying. They get the car ready to rock and roll before qualifying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So +8 to this. That's 11. And their car, 1 or 2, their car has trouble. Yep, son of a gun. Finally, BRM has dominated, but their car tends to have problems. Their pit crew, will they save it? Yes, they do. So again, he qualifies well, comes sputtering in with black smoke pouring out of the back, and they roll it over, get to work on it, and it's going to be okay for race day. Michaels of USR, United States Auto Racing Team. Here we go. Michaels with a +1. They're qualifying +2. The track's +2. So +4 total added to this. And we're going to get 8. His car is the traditional 1. Every car will have at least 1. The bad cars will have a 2, 1 and 2. All pit crews are a 6. Bad pit crews will be a 5 or a 6. So you don't see a big change in these numbers. They're not meant to be. They're just meant to give you an idea whether they're good at their job, or whether they're average at their job or bad at their job. That's it. That's all we're worried about. Does the car have trouble? No, it doesn't. So he's good to go. All right, Andrews with a +2. This is the World Racing Team, WRT. They're +2, 0, +2, so +4 added to Andrews. Andrews is going to get 5, so he has some poor qualifying. And on a roll of 1, his car has trouble. It does not, so no car trouble. All right, Klein is +2, so +4 to Klein. Wow, 9. Klein is right now sitting second. Is his car okay? It is. And Stevens, +1. This is Moam. +1 minus just a -1. +2 is going to be +1. So Stevens +1 is going to roll a 7. Son of a gun. His car is fine. So everybody in Nubering in Germany, long track, looking good. All right, McDaniels, +4 for us. Can we start well? 4 and 4 is 8. Yep, we're going to do well. However, and again, qualifying, does our car, which is a 1, yeah, we're okay. So our car is okay. And no chance at a wreck on qualifying. Right? You can do that. The rules don't differentiate. But I generally allow qualifying to be without chance for collision, obviously, because they're qualifying. All right. Now, obviously, with big circuits, with lots of cars qualifying during practice, etc., you could have wrecks. But something like this, there's only 6 cars. They're going to give them all their time on the track by themselves to qualify. All right, start. Here we go. Number 1 starting out. So in the pole is Hill. Number 2 is Klein. We have 2 tied. Michaels and McDaniels are both tied. They're both +1, so we would technically need to roll. So black is USAR. So no, we would be 3rd. So we're parked in 3. Michaels is parked in 4. 5 is Stevens, and 6 coming up the end is WRT Andrews in the 6th spot. All right, the first 12 laps at Nubering for Hill. So 2, 4, -2. So +2 for Hill. Hill's going to get 7. He's at 18. How about this car? It's a bad car, or it's not a great car. Yep, there's a chance. Will his crew save him? It does. So once again, his car has trouble. He has to pit, but his crew saves him. And that's why he's a champion. All right, Michaels. No, number 2 is Klein. Intmar's in number 2. Here we go. Intmar, McDaniels, my team. Then USAR. And then Moam. Oh, no, then, yeah, Moam and then WR. So, oof. Okay. So Intmar start +2, +0, -2. So no modifier for Klein. Oops, don't need this. So 4. Klein is at 13, and his car is good. No problems with Klein. Oh, by the way, Hill had to pit, so I circled that. So I know that he actually went into the pits. By the way, he actually had to pit on the qualifying. They had to work on the car after qualifying, too. So Hill's car, this is showing to be on a long track. It's a lot of miles on these cars. That's why it's only 36 laps. There's a good chance Hill's car is not going to make it to the end, right? Okay, so Intmar. My team, hot diggity, we are start -1. +1's even, -2 to ours. So we're going to fall behind here. Ooh, 6 -2, though. We're at 12. Our car is a 1. And we're good, but ooh, not without a couple of sputters as my McDaniels trying to get the gear, trying to get the trying to find 5th or 4th or whatever, right? All right, then we got USAR. This is McDaniels, +1, +2, -2. So +1 for McDaniels. 6 +1, 7. 15 for Michaels. Michaels' car. 5 or a 6. His pit crew could let him down. Yep, it's over. Breakdown. Oh, so we have somebody other than us break down for once. It's going to be a DNF for them. Wow, so USAR's Michaels comes in, car on fire, rolls into the grass, climbs out of the car, and emergency trucks race out there to put the fire out. As Michaels, who is 2nd in the Drivers' Championship, is now going to drop behind some of these other guys. Unbelievable. All right, next up is Moam Stevens. Stevens is +1, +2, -2, even. So Stevens, he's going to get 1. So he's at 8. So he's putting around, not handling it. His car is fine. And last but not least is Andrews. He's +2, +3, -2. So +1 for Andrews. 4 +1 is 5. Andrews is at 10. How's his car? His car's fine. He comes flying through, and they'll get their standard pit. All right, folks, we're going into the what's called pace and pits. Now, technically, pace and pits in big country racing time, you have to pit, so your crew could mess you up when you pit. In this, I roll to see if the car has any problems anytime, and the crew only comes up if the car has troubles. But on pace and pit, you could simulate that every car must pit. This would be the period where they have to fuel up, or they have to put. But I'm assuming, cars are going to in these races. So, but you could add an automatic crew check. You don't roll the car. You would just do a crew check at pace and pits to make sure the crew can get the car back on the track, right? But that would imply that you come in to change tires, you come in for something, and there's something wrong with the car, right? All right. So here we go. Hill is in first. Klein of Entmar is in second. McDaniels of Ert is in third. Hot damn, we might finish a race. Fourth is WRT is finally past Moam. Ugh. Okay, BRM. They go first. And why do I roll the first car for drama reasons? Because they're in the lead. The only drama we're going to have is if the car breaks down or there's a wreck. So the reason, now you could roll them in reverse order to create drama. But in reality, when a team is dominating and a team is doing well, they're out there doing their thing. It's for me, I don't need to roll in reverse order, but reverse order would create drama, right? Okay. So here we go. Hill, we got +2, +4, +4, +8 to this roll. No one is going to catch Hill today. 9, I take that back. 8 and 9 is 17. 17 and 18 is 35. Holy cow, he's flying. But is his car going to break down? No, his car is humming now, folks. Uh-oh. All right, we got Entmar here. Entmar is 13, so they're +1, +5. So +5 to them. 7, he's at 20. His car is fine. So they're rolling. These guys are on that big Nubering track out there in the boondocks, somewhere out there in the countryside of Germany. All right, my team, +1, +3, +4, +7 for us. This could be a big one for us. +7, 10. We're at 22, baby. Do not break down. My car has no car trouble. All right, we are finally hot. All right, and here we go. Andrews, +4, +8 for Andrews. 6 and 8 is 14. He's 24. He's found a way to pace and pit and climb from dead last into second. But will his car betray him? No. Wow. So pace and pits has turned out to be huge for Andrews, who started dead last on the qualifying. And by the time we get past the 24th lap of the race, he's in second place. Moam, +1, -1, so it's going to be +4 only. And 9, not bad. 9 and 8 is 17. He is coming in at the end. And Moam has no car trouble to giving him an excuse. He just can't figure out Nubering. All right, this is it. This is the race and rally portion of the race. This is the final portion of the race. BRM +5, +4, +9. BRM's going to set a track record. 6 and 9. Gosh, 6 and 9 is 15. +35. I think that's a track record. He's going to score. He's flying 50. Holy, no one is going to catch Hill. As it is his. He's going to like to come back here to Europe next year and defend his crown. My God. Andrews, WRT is in number 2 now. They passed us. Oh, wait, let's check his car. This would be the sad part. He's setting a record. No, his car is humming. He's fine. So he's going to win this race too. All right, WRT, Andrews, +2, -1, so +1, +5 for Andrews. Oh, 6, he's at 30. His car is fine. All right, and then we've got my team, Ert, this might be the first race we finish, folks. -4, so +1. So -4, +4 is even +1. We got +1 to this roll. And 7, hot damn, 29. We edge just behind our WRT. Uh-oh, our car, 5 or 6, we're going to not finish. Phew, we're going to finish, but we had to pit. Gee, Christmas. I would have been madder than hell if our car broke, if our pit crew failed us again. Oh, man, Intmar, +1, +5, 7, 27 for Intmar. Do they have a car problem? They do not. And last but not least, Moam comes flying in. +4, +8, +9. That's 9, 23. Uh-oh, they may have taken second. 23 plus 17, 40. What? No, +9, 13, not 23, +17, 30. Wow, we have a tie. There could be a wreck here, folks. Does their car break down first? It does not. So we have a potential wreck between Moam and Andrews. Uh-oh. Okay, Andrews is a +2. He's going to edge him. We got it. We're done. So first place, Hill. Second place, Andrews on the tiebreaker. Third place is Moam Stevens. Fourth place is going to be my guy, McDaniels. And fifth is going to be Klein with 27. And sixth, of course, Michaels did not finish. What a race the Nubering was. All right, so that means Hill of BRM is going to have 30 drivers' constructor points. He's won every single race. Michaels, who had once been number 2, is going to be out of the hunt. So Andrews, who's second? Andrews is. Second place is second place is 8 points? I can't remember. 7 points. So second place, Andrews is going to get 7. He's going to be at 17. So Andrews, 17. Michaels failed to score. Klein, where's Klein at? Klein's 5th. Klein's going to have 1 point. Wow, so that means Michaels is 3rd. Even though he didn't finish, he's going to have 14. Where's Stevens? Stevens was 3rd. He scored 5, so Stevens is going to have 8. Huh, I don't think I did. Oh, yeah. He's going to have 8. Okay, Michaels is on here at 3rd, so he dropped from 2nd to 3rd. Klein was 6th, and Klein was 5th. He's going to get 1 point, so he's going to have 7. So Klein, 7 points. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to have somebody's missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my guy, McDaniels. Gee, many Christmas. Finished 4th. He's going to have 3 points finally. So McDaniels is finally on the board with 4 points. So there's our new Drivers' Championship. Hills won all 3 races out of 6. And he is dominating the Drivers' Championship. However, he had car trouble in qualifying and car trouble in the first 12 laps at Nubering. They worked it out. The pit crew worked it out, and he exploded, folks, and had 50. So again, you could track all your races that you ever have, and you'll know who sets lap records, right? It's incredible. Okay, Andrews climbs into 2nd spot. Michaels dropped into 3rd because he had a DNF, did not finish thanks to breakdown. Stevens at 8, Klein at 7, and my driver finally scores 4 as he finishes a race. All right, now let's do our teams for the constructors. Well, we know BRM's at the top, so it's going to be BRM, and BRM had 20, so they're going to have 30. So both the driver and the constructors kicking butt. USAR didn't finish, so they're going to be at 16. WRT, so ERT. Okay, so I don't have to use this after all. to wrap up this my third Grand Prix already. It's just much faster, although it may not be as exciting without the charts, but it's fast and it's fun. And where's my dang score chart? There it is. Gee, Christmas, Jay. All right, so Constructors BRM. Second place today was Andrews WRT 16 plus 925. 25, so WRT will have 25. Intmar 14. Where did Intmar finish? Intmar finished 5th. 6 points, so Intmar is going to have 20. Okay, Moam had 12. Moam finished 3rd. They're going to have 18. So Moam's going to have 20. All right. We finished 4th. We're going to have 7 points. And, of course, USAR is at 18. USAR is at 18. They did not finish. And finally, ERT. This was our best race, Nubering. We're going to remember this fondly as we finally finished. We finally got into the standings, and we finished 4th. So not horrible. ERT, 4th. Constructors, we're going to have 7 points. So not bad for our third. So 3 Grand Prix gone. Hill's going to collect a trophy at this rate. Andrews and Michaels will be battling for the second place badge. So far, I mean, things could change in the next 3 races pretty heavily. BRM right now running away with the whole deal. Of course, our WRT, thanks to Andrews driving, started dead last, was slow, but then in pacing and pitting, Andrews kicked into high gear and ended up moving all the way up into 2nd over the first 24 laps. And on the final 12 of the 36 lap race, Andrews climbs into 2nd and edges Stevens based on driver ability to be here to be both here in the 2nd place Drivers' Cup, but also to get his team into 2nd. Intmar and Moab battling for 3rd place in the Constructors. USAR had a nice lead, but then had a DNF car breakdown. And there we are, folks. So far, so good. The first 3 Grand Prix done. We're going back to the United Kingdom for the Barrow Glen Raceway, and then we're going to go to France for Atlantic Coast Normandy Raceway, and then we have Renault Tires, which is the Belgium Grand Prix. Will be how we wrap up the very first European Invitational, in which one European team hosts 5 American teams to come race in the Grand Prix. And so far, we at least gave our local European fans something to cheer about. We finished 4th. We stayed on the track. Our car didn't break down for once. And we have not completely embarrassed ourselves in Europe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.